Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you want to learn how to put on some affordable makeup, we're talking Walmart, Target, we're talking Dwayne Reed, Walgreens, we're talking 99-cent store, Dollar Tree, you name it. If you want to get this type of look with affordable makeup, stay tuned. Just keep in mind, I'm gonna list the price for all the items down in this area here, or maybe up in this area here. It'll be somewhere in this perimeter, okay? It all depends how my editing goes. So I'm gonna start with my Prime Time Bare Minerals Original Foundation Primer. You don't wanna skimp on the primer too much, because this is what's helping the product stay on your face. And just keep in mind, I've already prepped my face prior to with some moisturizer and some serum, so you do whatever your skin needs, which is why I'm not really recommending any of this. I'm always using this. This is the Pro Conceal Color Corrector. It's no more than $3.50, and you color correct based on your needs. If you have redness, use green. If you have darkness, use orange. So I have darkness underneath my eyes and on other parts of my face that I have hyperpigmentation, so I just go into those areas and then blend it out. After color correcting, I go to foundation, and I've been using this so far. This was a recommendation from one of my good friends, and it's a Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the color Cocoa. It goes on a bit red, and then it oxidizes, and I use this in conjunction with another primer, but I'm telling you, it just did not move. I went to the premiere for the Americans, the premiere party for the Americans for their final season, and I'm telling you, I danced my ass off and it did not move. Like, this makeup did not move. So I really am enjoying this Wet n Wild. Yes, and it's really inexpensive. It's $5.99 at Dwayne Reed, and I'm sure you could probably find a coupon somewhere. So I would totally check it out. Affordable makeup. So, and it comes with this little cute applicator, and you just kind of like do this number. So I use my e.l.f. foundation brush and blend it in. And you see, like, I mean, I have the orange underneath, so it's still like a little orangey, but I think I usually go in with 2 coats. But it's pretty good. Yeah, I usually go in with 2 coats. But you see, like, red, olive. But I'm telling you, it goes down. Eventually, it just kind of neutralizes on your skin. So I'm just going in with a second round, just for more coverage. And this leaves it really streaky on my face, so obviously I'm gonna go in with my blending sponge instead of beauty blender, blending sponge, whatever. And I just press that into the skin. But it does such a good job at, like, the pores are just like, be gone, pores, be gone. Then we go on to concealer. And I decided to try this because I've been hearing everyone rave about it, like, ooh, Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, yeah. So I said, oh, you know, like, let me just try it. And it's really good. Like, it's thick. It's a really great product, and the price is really good. So you should totally invest in that. So in terms of baking, you're going to be using the Airspun Loose Face Powder. It's really good. It's affordable. You can get it on Amazon for less than $10. You can also possibly find it in your local beauty supply store. I would just check. Otherwise, you can just buy it off of Amazon and just have it sent right to your house. And it's really good. Whenever I want to go in for, like, durable makeup, I always use the Airspun. In terms of eyebrows, so initially I thought to use the Rimmel eyebrow pencil. It comes with a spoolie at the end, and it's a pencil, and it's nice and creamy, but unfortunately I lost it. It really was supposed to be my daughter's, and then she lost it. I don't know what happened. So now we're here. So 15 or less, we're saying. For this, we're going to just stretch our budget just a little bit more. And we're going to use our Spiked from MAC. Either you can use the Spike from MAC or you can use your brow pomade from Anastasia Beverly Hills. They're both $18. You pick or choose which one you want. I used Spiked for a very long time before I discovered Anastasia Beverly Hills, so I would just go with that if I were talking about affordability. Otherwise, you can use the Rimmel. The Rimmel, I'm certain it's a drugstore makeup, so it's less than $10. How much is it? Walmart. Great.
Didn't answer the question.
It did not. How much is it? It's Walmart. So it's Walmart price. You know, go to Walmart, get yourself some Rimmel. They always have, I mean, these stores always have a sale if you're not a proponent of, if that's even the word that I'm trying to use. But remember, every time I do a video, we will use a word, and it's going to be a special word, and I'm going to use it out of context. And I will put it up here. Today is proponent.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. What?
$3.47 or $3.49, like.
There you go. $3.47. You know how Walmart gets you with them sevens at the end of their prices. So go to Walmart, get yourself some Rimmel, and again, it's all in one little compact pencil, right? But again, because I don't have it, I'm just gonna use the Spiked. I'm gonna brush my eyebrows like so, and then I'm gonna go in with what little bit I have left of Spike. That wasn't too bad. So it's a real natural brow, but it works. So now our face is getting just a bit too baked right now, so I'm gonna brush some of that off. You can use, if you're gonna be using some powder to brush it off, which I usually do, you can use the Fit Me. I believe, again, I like things that are either $9.99 or less because it's either $8.99, $7.99, $9.99. Okay, so you can use that, or you can use the Soft Focus by Black Radiance finishing powder. You pick or choose. Again, these are both just a little too light for me, so I'm gonna use whichever one I feel has the more darker tone to help take off some of this white finishing powder. In terms of sculpting your eyebrows, before you go on to move this powder off, I'll dust it off really quickly. So in terms of sculpting your eyebrows, if you want to sculpt your eyebrows, I would use something, again, like this. These are all products that you've seen in my videos before, but I'm just talking about affordability right now. So this is the True Complexion Cream Contour Palette, and it has 3 shades in it. As usual, I always forget to cream contour because it's just not a part of my usual makeup routine. I only do it when I'm just like really vamping up the makeup for an event or something to that effect. But when I'm doing everyday makeup, I usually do not cream contour, so I always forget. But yeah, it has the contour, sculpting, which I'm going to use for my eyebrows, and it also has illumination, so you can add warmth to your face and your cheeks and your nose and your chin. But again, this is all cream, so I'm not going to, and it's not cream to powder, so I'm not going to use it to illuminate my face, but I will be using it to sculpt my eyebrows. So I'm going to put some Soft Focus onto my face. So I'm done taking off some of the loose powder that I had on my face. I used the Soft Focus finishing powder. And now I'm going to just dab a little bit more loose powder underneath my eyes to catch any fallout from the eyeshadow. Today I'm going to be using the e.l.f. and Christian Siriano palette. I'll bring you in closer and you know how it goes from there. So to prime my eyes, I'm going to be using the Master Conceal by Maybelline. I usually take some primer water and then just dip my brush into it and then dip it into the palette. And I'm going to be going into this color first. This color down here. And I'm just going to outline my crease. And I'm just going to wing this out like this. Then I'm going to darken it up with this color up here. There's no colors that I'm aware of. I mean, I could look in the package. This is what the package looks like. It says the ingredients, it gives the directions. You can hashtag play beautifully. I did not know that, otherwise I would have hashtagged this a bunch of times. Like a bouquet of flowers, this palette is a mix of bold and subtle colors with different textures. Have fun experimenting and creating your own style, Christian Siriano. So that's a quote that he gave. But I don't see any color names, so I'm just gonna point. But eyeshadow palette. This eyeshadow palette is called Bold Bouquet. Again, I'm gonna go into that primer water. And use like this little thin brush. I got this from Michael's. Then I'm gonna take a fluffy blending brush and go in with this brilliant blue color here. And I'm gonna go over, like slightly over and at the edge of the two colors that I just put down. Now I'm going to take another different fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to use these two colors together, this color here and this one here, and put it up at the brow bone and almost like on top of the color, the blue color. And then with that previous brush, or actually we can use the brush that comes with the kit, I'm gonna go in with this green color. I still have some Master Conceal left over, so I'm gonna use that Master Conceal and I'm gonna take a dense brush like so, and that's gonna help me cut that crease. And then I'm gonna make sure that I clean up this wing over here. Now with a smaller brush, I'm gonna go onto the outer bottom corner with the first color that we used, which was this one. See, there's like that negative space. So this corner is gonna be nice and deep. And then I'll go into that top, like metallic-y color up here. And then I'll deepen that corner. See how that kind of like deepened the color? So I'm like doing both colors. I'm like going back and forth between both colors. But I'm going to, there's going to be a gradation from dark to light. All right, and then so that it'll be the lightest inside, I'll use this color up here, which is like a very pale pink color, and like mix that color with the light one, that color with the dark one, to make the gradation more bold, like more apparent. And then you want that negative space to become less and less as you go further in to the inner corner. I am learning this newest technique from Swayze Morgan, and I really want to perfect something like this so that I can do my drag look. First, before I do my bottom eyeshadow, I'm going to use the NYX Professional Makeup Epic Ink Liner, and I'm going to do a liner, a liquid liner. Pray for me, y'all. Let me finish off the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished the other eye, but it's still lacking a bit of like pop. So I am going to go in with some sparkle. So for the bottom, I'm gonna go in with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, and this is, I think it's called Milk 604. And again, this is a jumbo eye pencil, so it's gonna be all over the place. We're using it because we wanna make sure we get the most out of our shadow. And then again, we will go in with this color here, and then we'll blend with that clean blending brush. We'll blend this bottom part out. And if you want less of the white to show, again, just go on top of it and just pat it in. Okay, so now that that's whichever way, you know, you blend it to whatever way you want to, then you add in your little rhinestones. So then you dot, 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 wherever you want to add in some more of those stones. So like, let's say I want to dot one here, dot one here, dot one here. Okay, so now I have my little glitter stones, Dollar Tree And then you take your tweezer this time, and then you pick one of these up. I think it's better if you also, in order to pick up the rhinestone, if I'm not mistaken, you add glue to the tweezer, and then it makes it easier to pick up, you see? And then you put it wherever you just put that glue. And you can't do a look like this without doing lashes, so I'm going to be priming and prepping my eyelashes with the Maybelline Big Shot Mascara and the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. And then I'm gonna go with some handy dandy Studio Effects eyelashes by Ardell, and this is the professional line. And I'm gonna obviously do those off camera because it's just team to match, plus my camera is dying, so I'll do that and then I'll come back and then we'll finish off the face, and then hopefully I'll be done because Drag Race is coming, y'all, so I'm trying to get this up before Drag Race gets here. Okay, y'all, I'll be right back. Okay, so my eyelashes are done, right? Okay, and now we just move on to the rest of the face. In terms of adding warmth back onto your face, don't skimp. Like, I'm sorry, Skin Finish is not too expensive. It is over 15 bucks. You can go another way. My opinion, however, I mean, like, okay, if you want like brands that are affordable, then try something like a NYX. You can do something like a Black Radiance or Black Opal. Wet n Wild has some good items, but again, I love my mineralized Skin Finish. It is something that I probably would not skimp on, because you can just use it like forever, and what you're gonna get for the 20 something bucks that you spend on this product is gonna be probably far more than you would get for a more affordable product. So I would just, you know, in terms of like, think of it as couponing. Like, I think that this is probably the better bet. So I'm going to just add a little bit more warmth to my skin with the Skin Finish. And this is the color Deep Dark. And this is going to basically act as like contour. Yeah, I just wouldn't, because you can use this as contour. You can use this in the summer when you don't want to wear foundation really, and you have like, let's say a I'm sorry, which side did I use? I did that side already. When you're using like a tinted moisturizer, and you can add this as a little bit of warmth, like there's just so many ways that you can use this product that I think skimping on it would just not behoove you. I'm just contouring. But remember what I said earlier about this oxidizing down? It's not only that, it's that some of the products that I did use have were like very light, so it kind of just like all blends in and helps out. Okay. Okay. And let's see, I have these illuminating sticks from NYX here, so I'm gonna slap on one of these. Here are the swatches. This one is this color, and this one is this color. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with the darker color. This one's a little tricky, so I'm gonna be very careful with it because it is a wet product. So I'm gonna use like a synthetic brush, and I'm just gonna go like this to it, and then I'll see, like, lightly apply it first because we don't want no problems. And if you want to tone it down some, then you know, you can always just go back with your foundation brush and just tone it down just a little bit. It's up to you. Okay, so we use that, and then e.l.f. has this great, what is it called? Gotta Glow, and it's a blush, but people use it as a highlighter, and again, it's really inexpensive. Sorry. And again, it's really inexpensive, so you can go to your Target or go to the actual e.l.f. store and purchase this, and it's very inexpensive. To prime, we're going to be using the NYX Dewy Finish. I'm just going to prime really quickly. Oh shit, it's a lot. And then I'll put in this, what I'm going to use is an illuminator, or rather like highlight, but I'm just like sparingly, y'all. See? Just be careful. And you know, when it mixes all in, it's almost like it's a gold. It's actually not that bad. And let me just hurry up on the other side. I see I have some stuff here I need to clean up. But you know what to do. Okay, so that's that. All right, and if you want, you can put it down the bridge of your nose. You know, the usual places. This has a goldish tint to it. It doesn't look like that, but it does. Oop. Okay, and then my go-to for inexpensive lip is NYX. Like, I just go with the NYX. They have so many colors, so many ranges. I believe they're coming out with 40 more colors, if I'm not mistaken. I put it up on my Instagram, so make sure to check that out. So I'm just gonna pick something that I feel like goes with this look and slap it on. So I'm just lining my lips with the NYX lip liner in the color Ever, and then I'm using the Intense Butter Gloss in the color Berry Strudel. So I think that is it, guys. I was gonna do something with my hair, like shush it up a little bit, but I'm just gonna keep it like this, right? I don't know about y'all, but I'm loving my makeup. Okay, so if you like what you see, by all means, please subscribe and like down below. I think I should have said this a little earlier, but anyways, but make sure to subscribe and like below. And if you found any value in this video whatsoever, please make sure to share it on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, whichever one. Snap it, send it, do whatever you have to do, and just get the word out there. Thank you so much to all my friends that provided me with some of this makeup. Jocelyn, you know what I mean, and Kenna, absolutely, thank you so much for suggesting. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you liked the video, and I hope to see you soon. All right, so I cannot leave you guys without saying, of course, be blessed and de-stress, girl. Bye. Glam shot, glam shot, glam shot.